Hello, I'm Frankie.
And I'm Rachel.
And welcome back to the next episode of The Witcher. Now, let's jump back right into the festivities, because I'm really enjoying this. So, in fact, there's another one down here.
What else is there to do?
What am I? A drink? Is this a drink?
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
You fucking kidding me?
Up a pretty powerful resistance.
We're not doing very good with that whole resistance thing. Never mind, it lasts like 2 seconds. Right, what's down this one? Pull.
What would you do?
I think we pulled a rope, but I didn't see the rope.
No, I didn't see anything.
Oh no, are they mimes?
Oh,
Oh, they're mimes!
I get it.
Alright, let's see what else we could do.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is he? We'll see about that.
Ah, how beautiful. Look, lanterns, the dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Is it this?
Fine, let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Bon Vivante. Why is that a name, person?
Rush about so.
So pretty. Oh, is that it? That's the only things we could do.
Oh,
Look at that, look at those dolphins, magical dolphins. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more than that.
yeah. Some like, games or something.
Alright.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I spent.
And are these the alcoves? Oh, that's not a person, though, is it? What got in here? Oh. Oh ho ho ho!
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Lovely portrait.
Can we not cover her up while we talk to her?
Wow.
No.
Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Villesse.
The gracious lady has heard of me.
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
You're okay with that?
Oh.
I will. I would like to partake in watching him paint.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But
Is this even her?
Sentry
Don't
and
know.
Noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Sintry and Noble. Ah, you must think I'm Cecilia.
I didn't
Orchid
think.
confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here, tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
Not much to go on.
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Okay, heart-shaped box, refreshment tables. Okay. God, there's too many fucking people around here, man. A loot.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
Damn.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Sintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Ha ha ha. What's that? A love letter.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Laura. Oh, my dearest love. Oh, lone ray of sunshine on the firmament of my life. I shall speak from my heart. For weeks I have been shooting stolen glances in your direction, hiding the hope I dare nurture deep within my bosom that perhaps you feel for me even one iota of the affection I feel for you. I have waited long, gathering the courage to confess my feelings for you. I would certainly be waiting still, had not you appeared at tonight's soirée in the company of that womanizing, carousing, drivel-scribing, pretentious pig named Alphonse de Reside, whatever. When I saw that emaciated turd fawning over you, I immediately knew I had to act. I turned to the best weapon in my arsenal, the quill, and the well-turned phrase, and began writing you this letter. Forgive me, it is written on a napkin, for I had nothing more appropriate at hand at the time. Oh, most marvellous of all women. Do not believe a word he whispers in your ear. He is as slippery as a viper and twice as venomous. Reject his advances and let me walk hand in hand with you, feed you grapes and with you radiate happiness to the heavens themselves. Yours forever, Fabienne. Oh, Fabienne.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Tricky refuse.
You not a fan? That's fun. Anyway, let's follow this perfume. I think I see where it's leading to. Nope. I don't.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Bloody colorful, that's what. But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Brad,
Going through here.
trust.
bodyguard.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
She said keep it down. Don't tell anyone you've seen us.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
We're counting
Oh,
on you.
man.
Quickly, upstairs.
I'm getting excited.
So close.
This is the door. You ready?
I'm ready.
We're gonna catch him in the act?
Oh,
That must be Cecilia.
Well,
it's not
No
what I was
pulse.
expecting.
We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
let's find the bastard.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana.
Let's
at
investigate.
once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Agreed.
Get up, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Well. Oh, I can't put my weapons on neither. Shit.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. It's his. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
We've got a trail.
Footprints made by soiled boots. Must have climbed this ladder.
Oh, I have to press A. Where is this bastard? Where's he gone then?
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Links at a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Links at a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it.
What?
From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Come on. Oh my god. Let me...
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out.
Oh, we don't want to go down there.
Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
Decorated hunting knife.
Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. The fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Everything? She knows some stuff? Interesting.
Apparently so.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
Imprudent, attacking him.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Thief, I think I know what he was after.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
What makes this jewel so important?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The plot thickens.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine, what's that?
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
What do you think about Oriana?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
Something familiar about the drawing.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the SOIRÉE and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Why was she banished?
Yes.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case.
No.
Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think she was involved?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll see to it. Can't promise anything.
Yeah, we'll say. I'll see to it.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
Is he going to be?
My very dear friend, Detlef van
Here he is.
an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes.
Detlef.
Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They're too
They came
high
to pay me a
vampires.
surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Is she a vampire as well then?
Sounds like
Witcher,
it.
I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
All true. That surprised you?
All true.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It
Wait a
seems
minute.
opposites really do
What?
attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has
minute.
many merits.
What?
He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
Wait until we finish this.
Oh
You said
god.
you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of
Oh.
Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might the monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Just like humans.
Yeah.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My, my.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlef here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlef believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
So, Oriana, how do you know her?
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in...
She's a fucking
I
vampire.
can't begin to tell you in
Yes.
how long.
She
But
must be.
I shall tell you all about her some other day.
So seriously, just a coincidence you stopping by?
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Right, I know where the blackmailers are.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Can this cutscene hurry up and fucking end so I can go on about what I'm excited?
Yes, I want to know what you're going to say.
Fucking holding it in this whole fucking time. Come on.
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
He tell you much about himself?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Finally.
Okay, tell me.
All this fucking time. All of this time. And I never fucking knew. Right? Bestiary. Vampires. Higher vampires. The top. Right there. Men, the polite ones at least, would call me a monster. A blood drinking freak. Emil Regis, that's him, High Vampire. Remember the other day I was telling you about in my book, in the Witcher book that I'm coming up to, and Geralt is with like a High Vampire now and it's awesome?
Yeah.
It's him! Regis! Like, I recently saw like them first meet, like they end up getting drunk on moonshine that he made. And like, you know, they don't know that he's a High Vampire, and Geralt just found out that he's a High Vampire, and he's just like, I don't want to ever see you again. Then he just comes back and he's like, hi. And he starts patching up Dandelion because he's like, he's the barber surgeon I was telling you about. And I literally, like, when I put it in that his name was Regis. And then I was like, oh, him. But I don't want to read any more of that. But now I know that he's probably going to die in the book. Kind of a spoiler there, because when Geralt meets him, he's like, I thought you were dead. So now I know that something bad's gonna happen. He's awesome. I really like him. He's a cool character. Anyway, let's end that episode here. And in the next one, we're gonna see about going to that storming that castle or whatever. See what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Anyway. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.